wow. Okay, so you've been sitting for a while now. And I know some of you, most of you are my patients. And then some of you here are the chippers. You know very well that sitting an hour is a risk of developing chronic disease. Everybody please stand. Tindug, please. Everybody please stand. Do you know how to stretch your muscles in there? Anybody who has arthritis? Mayara? Nobody? Nobody claims? Oh, mayara, may arthritis. Okay, so can I ask everybody do you know how to exercise your lungs? Yes. How do we do it? Breathing. Inhale and exhale. Correct? So, I assume everybody knows how to do it. Tama? Sige, let's see. Let's exercise our lungs. Inhale. Inhale. And exhale. You know, when you exercise your lungs, you have to push it to its maximum capacity. Hindi kay, that's not how you exercise your lungs. Okay, again, inhale. Exhale. Very good. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Okay, lastly, inhale. Exhale, okay, I got it. Okay, now let's stretch, okay? How do you stretch your shoulders? Any idea? I wish I have a lapel. Can you hear me? No? Sige, everybody please follow me. Just stretch your arms like this as if you have two walls to resist. Do you know Samson? You know Samson, right? You have two walls to resist. Okay, if you feel the stretch on your fingers, you're doing it right. Okay, stretch it. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10. Now, while stretching your arms, you open your hands as much as you can. If you feel the stretch at the center of your hand, you're doing it right. Are you good? Okay, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Breast out. 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10. Now you shake. Whew. You feel good? Okay, lastly, you put your hands in here. Follow me, okay? You put your hands in here and then just cover your mouth. Open your mouth as wide as you can while stretching your back. Like this, okay? Open your mouth as wide as you can. At my count, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10. Hold it while your mouth is opening. Tongue out as much as you can. At my count, don't you worry. That's why hindi pa cover ta. Okay, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10. And hold while you're opening your mouth, tongue out, open your eyes as much as you can. Do you feel the stretch somewhere here? Good. Kainit na matsyag nyo, no? The circulation is good now. Okay, at my count, open your eyes. Mouth open and tongue out. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10. All right, now shake. Do you feel the circulation now? Okay, very good. It's time for you to go back to your seats. All right. Whew. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to thank everybody for responding to our invitation. We're not expecting to have this huge crowd this afternoon. We are far ahead the target number, okay? But we thank you so much because it seems like Filipinos here in Iloilo really wanted to live long. Just to give you a short background in lifestyle medicine, this is 101. Anybody here who have heard lifestyle medicine already? Please raise your hand. Okay, so we have 50%. What do you mean by lifestyle medicine? By the word lifestyle, ano? Medicine. How do you use lifestyle as bulong? I mean, how do you use lifestyle as medicine? Can you give me any lifestyle factors, lifestyle initiatives that you do? Anything? I'm hearing it again. Exercise. So who exercise every day? Your hand, please. Every day. In this corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this corner, all right, quite a bit. In here. How about others? La? Sige. One more. Diet. I'm hearing diet. Okay. So who among you here are into plant-based diet? I mean, not eating much of animal products. Your hand, please, in this corner. Quite a lot. Quite a lot. How about here? Tiny bit. How about here? Just a few. Very good. All right. How about good sleep? Anybody here? Good sleep, like 8, 9 hours sleep. In this corner, please. How about here? Here? All right. How about resilience? Like, how do you handle stress? Sino din hindi maakigon? Please raise your hand. May I see your hands, please? I'm not raising my hand. How among you here? Sang una? I'm hearing here, sang una. Okay. Now, among those healthy behaviors that I have mentioned, if you try to count it, if you have at least 5 healthy behaviors, you will not be experiencing chronic lifestyle disease in the future. But if you're only having 2, 3, or just 1, research shows people are bound to develop the non-communicable disease. And this is one sad thing. And this is my part right now. Lifestyle medicine is fast developing in the United States. But in the Philippines, there were only 34 practitioners to date. So we hope to recruit more physicians to join us in this battle in handling chronic and communicable disease. We would like to thank the Office of the Department of Health for giving us, she's in charge of the non-communicable disease. Do you know that? Non-communicable disease. Because what you always hear is dengue. What you always hear is, measles. No, that's why we need the vaccination. You need immunization, but with non-communicable disease, there's no such thing as immunity. Even if you go sports, even if you exercise every single day, even if you play badminton or whatsoever, you can still die of heart attack if you love cholesterol. Do you know cholesterol? Anybody here who doesn't know cholesterol, ang hindi oriented kay cholesterol, please raise your hand. Ang wala kakilala, butigon, liar. Because everybody knows about cholesterol. I'm talking about the oil. But I will not dwell on it much because Dr. Hansdale will give you more on that. Alright? Now, my task here this afternoon is to let you understand and realize how communicable disease is killing Filipinos. Now, according to the National Statistics Office and some other government agencies, they are so sad to see the numbers creeping up. You know, in year 2012, that was year 2012. We are 2017 now. We have no, wala patas ang new nga data. In 2012, 300 Filipinos died of non-communicable disease. That is more than any epidemics. That is more than any hospital traumatic or accident-related diseases or mortality. You see, it's 300,000. The thing here is, it is chronic. Hindi ni siya acute, nga nagasakit, saan mo you go directly to the hospital and see your doctor. If you have diabetes, you don't even take your maintenance medication. You don't feel anything anyway. Right? If you have hypertension, we give you your maintenance medication, you don't take them. You don't even change your lifestyle. You don't even exercise. Matake ka lang sang bulong mo, sakit ang pugo mo, and then you will tell your doctor, I know kung saan umasaka dugo ko. Familiar? When we give you 1 tablet a day, you take a half. Correct? Sakto hindi. But you don't even change your lifestyle, right? Now, in the Philippines right now, there was this alarming statistics that I wanted to share to everybody. And this was last May, just May of 2012. You know, I was so happy because the life expectancy of Filipinos somehow increased. Nagsaka siya. For males, 65, nagsaka siya sa 68. Thank you, guys. Makalabot ka mo 68. Life expectancy. With female, from 72, it has gone up to 74. Mas gulang kami, mas madugay kami. Alright? But the alarming statistics and the alarming number was, among population stratification, meaning sa populasyon sa Pilipinas, how many percent are those living buhi nga 0 to 5 years old, 6 to 12 years old, so on and so forth. You know what? Only 4% comprises 64 years old and up. Who among you here is 64 and up? Please raise your right hand. 64 and up. So how many percent are they? Diri sa aton nga grupo. Not even 10%. You see, the government is very generous in giving, benefits to them because they are very small anyway. Gamay sila. This statistics is just telling us that Filipinos are dying young. Gakapatay kita early. Have you heard of diabetes at age 28? Hypertension? Taking maintenance medication at age 22? Renal dialysis? Dialysis at age 22? Stroke at age 17? 16? From the Department of Health? You see that? Anong hinapakaon nyo sa kabataan nyo? How? Huh? What do you feed your children? You say you love your children, but you feed them food. You serve them food that will let them live below 64 years old. Alright? We will be learning a lot this afternoon. If you want to learn more about lifestyle medicine, one afternoon is not even enough. I have here the chippers. They were with me for 6 long weeks. 6 long weeks of studying with intervention. We have to educate patients. Budlay ang clinic setup when it comes to lifestyle medicine. I cannot explain everything. You know what we can do in the clinic? We just give you the advices and then give you the meds. Why do we give you the meds? To maintain. Because we know very well that when you go back home, you will eat the same food anyway. Sakto? Sakto? Yes, you will listen to us. Because we can see it in your eyes if you believe or not. Kami nga doctors, we know if you will follow or not. If we see and we're doubtful that, ini nga patient, doon di gini siya mamate, I'll just give you your maintenance medication just to decrease the risk of having an attack. Do you get that? Why do we give you maintenance medication? Is it a treatment really? You think it's a treatment? It's not. That's why it's maintenance. Because if we say we treat you, like when you have pneumonia, we treat you with pneumonia, right? We give you antibiotic for 7 days. And after 7 to 10 days, you're good. Do you still take the antibiotics? No, because you're already treated. But why do we give you maintenance medication for diabetes? For hypertension? For your cholesterol? We just control your markers. They are the controllers. Alright? But the treatment goes to the cause. If the cause of your problem is your mouth, who loves eating chocolates, who loves eating ice cream, cakes, name it. Dumay nagakadlaw. If we love fast food and love fast life as well, we still need to give you your maintenance medication. Okay? Now, in this event, we try as much as possible to fit in everything. So since this is a lifestyle medicine expo, so we wanted you to learn more about lifestyle medicine, not just by speaking here, but by experiencing it. Okay? I guess this will be the first time that conference will be held in Iloilo that we will be serving healthy food. I'm so sorry, guys. We will be serving you snacks, plant-based, food as grown. Wala sang guya, wala sang nanay. Wala sang guya, wala sang nanay. No? Food that has no mother, food that has no face, plant or food as grown. All right? We want you to experience how it tastes. And then we want you to gauge your condition by now. Sinong gusto makabalo kung ano yung condition? Nobody? You know, Filipinos, the trend is they don't want to know what's happening. Correct? You only visit us at the emergency room when you think it's your time. You don't even visit us just for preventive purposes. No. That's not Filipino tradition. But we wanted you to gauge your condition right now. We have a scan at the back. We will have a system eventually because we will be calling you up. We have a scan in there to see the level of your fats. Agoy. To see your BMI. You know the BMI? The body mass index? We will see if you're overweight. We will see if you're underweight. Obese. No? I like obese people because they are the most obedient people when it comes to entering lifestyle modification. Ang mga ara pa sa ideal body weight, you know, sometimes I have no plan to change because I'm at ideal. No? So I like obese people because they were the ones who are really striving enough to lose those weights, throwing up those excess weights. And you will be surprised, no? Because we have chippers having cholesterol or triglycerides of 900, dropping it to 400 in 5 days. See? No medications at all, no oral medication. We don't give medicine here. We give lifestyle modification. Your doctor will serve as coaches. We don't give pills. All right? Okay? So, at that corner there, we will be giving you some health risk assessment. That's a survey. No, our staff will be going around to give you those assessments. And then right after Dr. Hansdale will speak, each of you will be there for the interpretation. And then we also have there the scan for the body mass index, for your fat composition. And then, guess what? We have free books for you guys. This seminar is free, food is free, books is free. What's your part? I've heard listen. One more. What's your part? Learn. Another thing. Apply and practice. This is nothing without application. I'd like to mention in particular, in a special way, my patient back at Black Hills, Miss Karen Thomas, you know, she made this event possible. She's one of my patients back at Black Hills where I met Dr. Hansdale. When she knew that Dr. Hans is coming and we are sponsoring this event, she sent us $1,000 for you guys. For us Filipinos, because when I was there, I explained to them, you know, your $100 will make a big difference in Filipino patients. Not everybody who has non-communicable disease can afford a consultation. That's why every Sunday I made it a point to be there in the office, even if it's family day supposedly, to be there in my clinic because that's free clinic every Sunday. Sinong gakadto sa clinic ko kada Sunday? Thank you, and I love seeing you guys. I love seeing my patients Sunday. It's free clinic because they wanted, you know, to live longer somehow. Would you want to stay at 64 years old only? 63 lang gali. Kaya 4% lang ang 64. Would you want to belong to 64 and up? Yes? Sure? Okay, so let's review. Diet, plant-based diet, exercise, good sleep, resilience. Another thing. Ano ginambal ta kagina? Alcohol and smoking. You have to count among these 7 healthy behaviors. The more you have, the higher the life expectancy. Alright? Hindi na ko mamangkot sinong ga-smoke, sinong ga-drink. No? Because we will be talking a lot about that. Okay? So are you happy you're here, guys? Because I'm happy serving you. no? Without these patients back there, hindi na siya possible nga ma-achieve natin. But I'm happy because we have here the Department of Health. We want to be partner with the Department of Health because they were the ones who has the voice. Right? You know, we are now working out, ma'am, in a campaign. Like, kikita niyo yung mga campaign nga, no smoking. And then they will show you the cancer victims, mga babies nga gagmay. You know, we are now working on a social what do you call this? Social marketing poster for lifestyle diseases, for non-communicable disease. We wanted to post there the burgers, the fries, the ice cream, and the effect. We want to show you the heart clogged up with cholesterol and patient having heart attack, having stents. You know, I have here my classmates. Please raise your right hand, okay? So we're working on that social marketing, no? You will be seeing that posted in Iloilo City. You know, gusto namon, it will start from bata. When they see the burger and fries there, they will see, oh, what's gonna happen, no? Oh, if anti-smoking campaign is working, we know very well that lifestyle medicine campaign will also work, and we are starting now. Do you think it will work? Yes, it will work? Okay. For those who will finish this event, you will be having some freebies in there. We have free books. But before anything else, if you wanted to have with you a tool that you can use at home, something you can read if your doctors are not around, if our phones are not answering, because kadamos ang nag-text, hindi man masabatanan, you can have a lot of choices of health books that you can read. We have here in this corner, we have there the books. This comes from the Philippine Publishing House. No, all proceeds of this will go to a children's program, I guess. Is it? No? All proceeds of this will be going to the feeding program, etc. No, for children. Now, this book in special mention, the title is Healthy Choices. Health by choice, not by chance. For cheapers, I know very well you already have your own books with you, but this is different. Something you can share, something you can give as a gift to somebody, especially to your children, kids nga medyo tigang ulo, no, hindi nang mati sa ton, no. You can give them a book. This is co-authored by Dr. Hansdale. This has been printed, I think, 3 million copies already. No? 3 million copies already, and this has been translated into 32 languages. Meaning, damo sang naga-benefit. Right? Okay? And so, everybody, are you excited? Yes. Are you excited? Yes. I'll be giving you our speaker. Ilongguhon ko lang para hindi maintindihan. Okay, I want to introduce to you our keynote speaker. You know, he's here because we will have the first conference on lifestyle medicine, and that's going to happen on July 6th. And it will be composed of health professionals, all doctors, nurses, nutritionists, everybody, stakeholders who are into lifestyle medicine. That's going to happen in Makati, Manila, and that's going to be on July 6. Pero on 2018 of February, we will have an international conference on lifestyle medicine. Okay? That's why we're encouraging more and more practitioners and doctors to join us. Okay? Now, as you can see there, I know very well you have the invitation with you. Because if not for the invitation, you will not be here because we have a head count. And you also have your tickets, right? Okay, our speaker comes from California. All right? He's a professor at Loma Linda University, the College of Preventive Medicine, a best-selling author, and the founder of the Complete Health Improvement Program. Now, before he speaks and he starts his talk, ano kadugay gusto nyo? How long? How long would you want? Depende. Okay, but make sure you have to stand. Make sure you have to stand. Speakers like us, we really love seeing participants standing and walking. Alright? Okay lang na sa amon. No? We're not here to sit there and make your circulation stagnant. Okay? You have to walk from time to time.
Oh, we're
After
taking
45
those
minutes, please feel free to stand and walk.
7 days.
Okay. Now, I have here something to read, and I'd like to share this with you. Please listen very carefully. This is cheap version, all right? This is adapted by Dr. Hans Deal. Please listen. Medyo American ano ni siya, but I'll try as much as I can para maintindihan natin tanan, okay? This is creation. Creation, as you may never have heard it explained before. Anong nabalaan natin nga creation? 7 days of creation, right? Let me start. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And He populated the earth with broccoli, cauliflower, and spinach, and with apples, pears, and mangoes, and with green and yellow and red vegetables, with fruits of all kinds. So man and woman would live long and healthy lives with unclouded minds. Then, using God's great gifts, God's adversary, Satan, created Ben and Jerry's ice cream and Krispy Kreme donuts. And Satan said, "You want chocolate with that too, right?" And man said, "Yes." And woman said, "As long as you're at it." And some sprinkles to it too. And they gained 10 pounds. And Satan smiled. And God created the grains. And women learned to bake 7 grain bread so that she might keep the figure that man found so fair. And Satan invented white flour from the grain and sugar from the cane and combined them. The woman went from size 6 to size 14. So God said, "Try my fresh garden salad." Then Satan presented blue cheese dressing, buttery croutons, and garlic toast on the side. And following this repast, man and woman had to unfasten their belts. Whole grains and legumes to enjoy to your heart's content and to keep your arteries wide open. And Satan brought forth deep fried fish and chicken fried steaks and spare ribs so big it required larger plates. And man and woman gained more weight, and their cholesterol went through the roof, and their arteries got clogged. And God created a light, fluffy cake, and named it Maimana. And He pronounced it very good. Then Satan created chocolate cake and named it the devil's food. God then brought forth running shoes so that His children might lose those extra pounds. Then Satan provided cable TV with remote control so that man would not have to get up anymore to change the channels, right? And man and woman laughed and cried before the flickering blue light in high definition. And they gained more pounds in all their rounds, thus blurring their once so pleasant condition. Then God focused their attention on the potato, naturally low in fat and high in nutrition. And Satan peeled off the healthy skin and sliced the starchy center into chips and deep-fried them. And man and woman gained more pounds. God then showed women how to fill whole wheat pita bread with the delicacies He had provided to satisfy man's appetite. Then Satan created McDonald's and the double cheeseburger. And he said, "You want fries with that? And a milkshake too?" And man replied, "Yes, and supersize them too." And Satan said, "It is the very best." And man went into cardiac arrest. And God sighed. And then he created Chip to highlight his whole food program and to restore one more his image through man's lips. But Satan countered, "No one will ever want to eat that." And instead, he pushed for drugs and stents and surgery to treat the symptoms and the damage done so freely. And now, man went into bankruptcy. That's creation. Can you relate? Yes. Now here is a happy ending as provided by Dr. Werner. He is a chief medical leader in Vancouver, Canada. I think this is very recent. Let me read this before I give Dr. Hans Deal to you. Then Dr. Deal, a servant of God and his chief evangelist, went into the countryside and taught the people about the evil of processed foods, dairy, eggs, and meats, and the wonders of a whole food, plant-based diet, featuring all the colors of the rainbow, macronutrients, micronutrients, and phytonutrients to both prevent and reverse chronic diseases. And the people tried the food, and behold, it was very good. And the people lost their excess weight, normalized their blood pressure and lipid levels, better with fewer medication, and become healthier and happier. Then Satan and his brother, Big Pharma, were banished to the deep fryer forever, where there was crying and weeping and gnashing of teeth. And without livestock operations, the land was used to grow food for people, and aquifers were replenished, the climate was restored, and the rainforest grew back. And God saw that the people turned back to him and his whole unprocessed food, and he was pleased. So people returned to the garden, where food was abundant, and they were not ashamed of their nakedness, and ate to their heart's content of all in the garden, except from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And they lived happily ever after.
He's Coming Broadcasting Network.